Good morning. How are you doing? It is April 8th. It's Friday. For one thing, it's Friday. I don't care what the date is. It's Friday. My Friday. Weekend is coming up. Friday. So April 8th, 2022, 55 degrees. A little cool. Feels wonderful outside. I feel good. The Lord woke me up at 6 a.m. And I was like kind of surprised. Like, why am I awake? It seemed like it should be earlier than 6. So usually I get up earlier than 6. But I remember that I went to sleep late. I was watching a video, watching YouTube videos of this lady making some stationary purses. Like, why am I watching these videos? I need to go sleep. So anyway, so that was like about 1 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, I should have been asleep at that time. So, but I'm up, I'm awake. And I'm wearing this dress that is, it's just so big. You can't tell. But the back of it is like catching my shoes. I didn't realize how much weight I had lost, but I didn't have anything else to wear this morning, you guys. And I was scrounging around trying to find something. Like, where's all my clothes? Then I'm going to the bathroom. Oh, they're dirty. I need to do laundry. So I'll do that tomorrow. The only thing that I need to do tomorrow outside of my apartment is get my hair cut. And my eyebrows. Oh my gosh. My eyebrows are a hot, woofy mess. And I just don't know what to do, if I should just figure out something to do on my own or what. Because everywhere that I've gone, the person that usually do my eyebrows, she's not there anymore. Hold on one sec. I haven't been this direction in a minute. Oh, you can probably see my dress. Let me see. You guys can see it in the mirror. You see my dress? The reflection back there. Ooh, these apartments are being gutted out. Wow. What was I saying? So yeah, I just need to get my hair done, my eyebrows. I've been having issues with people jacking them up for the most part. So I think I'll talk to my daughters to find out what they do with theirs. My youngest, her eyebrows are perfect. She doesn't have to really do anything, so I don't need to talk to her. I need to talk to my other daughter in San Diego. She's the beauty queen. She does her own hair, her own nails. They look professional. They look professional. Whatever she does, it looks so professional. So I'll ask her what I can do regarding my eyebrows. Looks like everybody sleep and nobody at work doing anything. So that's why I'm talking so quietly. It's so quiet. I don't know why it's so quiet right now. It's weird. It's very unusual to be this quiet. A little concerning. I don't know. All right, so the last video I made about me being a victim of fraud, I had some comments. I haven't responded to everyone's comment just yet. I saw them this morning. I saw them yesterday, but I hadn't had a chance. I didn't respond just yet. I'm going to respond to you all. Paula, all 10, 12 rounds. someone else, I forgot, sorry. Oh, yeah, the young lady that don't really go on my YouTube and make comments. She hadn't made a comment in a long time, but thank you for that happening to me, saying that what you did. I'm okay. I'm positive. If y'all don't know me, I'm a positive person. If I say something negative or if I'm feeling down, it's either my mental state, my prayer life has gone down, something has made me to the point where I'm just feeling negative. But for the most part, I'm a positive person. Try to find something good in everything. And I remember the first time I felt that way was when my mom was killed in a car accident. I was pregnant with my third child, my daughter, and I had been bedridden for at least 7, 8 months. About 8 months, the doctor wouldn't let me work because she was a high-risk pregnancy. So I just stayed in the bed. I didn't even walk my boys to school. So when I finally was able to get out of bed, finally felt good, I walked my boys to school for the first time in 8 months. Previously, my cousins' children, they all went to the same school, so they walked together. And my cousin was driving, and she was looking at me. She said, you okay? Like, oh yeah, I feel good, feel fine. I'm thinking she's talking about the pregnancy, right? No, come to find out, my mom was dead. I'd been dead for 2 days and nobody told me. So when she said that, I mean, it kind of was like, why is she acting like that? Kind of like the feeling that I have right now with being so quiet. And when I got home, I sat down in the rocking chair and I started singing the song that my brother wrote. When we remember the times that we share with them, we feel the pain within. Then we ask the Lord, why does it have to be? Let thy will be done. Take away this pain, O Lord. Take away this pain. Let thy will be done. And I was just singing that song over and over. And there's more words to it. I'm not singing the entire thing. Well, saying the song, all the words. But that's the gist of it. And then I get a knock on my door. And it's my cousin. I didn't have a telephone at the time. My cousin lived right across the alley. She said, your dad's on the phone. My daddy didn't call me. My daddy didn't call me. Get on the phone. And my dad is hesitating. I'm the type of person, if you got something bad to tell me, spit it out. Give it to me. Don't mince words. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on. If you have good news, you have bad news to tell me the bad news first. Because the good news is going to cushion me. So my dad says, she's gone. Who's gone? He was so distraught. He did not want to tell me this. My mom was dead. What they feared was that I was going to lose the baby. They're afraid that I was going to lose the baby because of, I was such a high risk. My first thought when my dad told me that was for my sister, she was in Japan, and for my brother, he was South Carolina. I think he was in South Carolina. Both of them were in the military. Those two were my concerns. Then I thought about my little brother. He was 9 years old at the time, very close to my mom. Then I thought about my brother. My son, my oldest son. He was close to his grandmother, very close to her. very close, to the point when she would come visit, those two would be in the living room till like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning just talking. She'd be laying on the couch, she'd be on the floor, and they'd just be having a good old time. So I was thinking about everybody else other than myself. I wasn't thinking about myself, thinking about everyone else. Then I was thinking, okay, how am I gonna get to Lancaster? Because I lived in Bakersfield at the time. My mom was in Lancaster, my dad was in Lancaster, California. So my cousin, she said, don't worry about that. So I went, dealt with that. I don't know if I cried very much. I don't know. I don't really remember. But I do remember that my concern was not for me. So where I'm going with the story about something good can happen out of bad, I went back home, understood the reason why I was singing that song, and even though my mom was no longer with me, I was able to help other people to deal with their pain of losing a parent. That was the first time in my life that when tragedy has happened to me in that aspect, when my mom perished. And at the time, it didn't feel like anything good. But I was able to help other people. And I remember my brother, the one who wrote that song, he said, Hope, in all your experiences, your bad experiences, the things that you go through, the hardship that you go through, it's not for you, it's for somebody else. I'm like, what are you talking about? What you talking about? It's for somebody else. I'm the one going through this. Not about my mom, but it was other things. And he also mentioned that some of the things that has happened to me, many women have killed themselves. And so after that, you don't always get over losing someone. You don't always get over it. You just learn how to deal with it. And it may not even be death. It may not even be a death of someone. It could be a dissolved relationship. It could be losing the job that you absolutely love due to it shutting down or closing out or whatever the situation is. It could be the loss of something that you greatly enjoyed doing that you can't do anymore. Just gone. A friendship gone. Best friend, that's another story for you guys. Tell you about my best friend. Gone. But there's always something good that could come out of negative. That's just my opinion. That's just how I've experienced life. I try to find something, even though there may not be that, I try to find something positive. And that's what, I think I did it yesterday. That's what, about the pause and press play. Find something positive. When you find yourself, this is what my mom used to do. When we were having a good old time, a grand time, a fun time, she would make us stop. She said, stop. Stop what you're doing right now. Look around. Take in the colors. Take in the beauty. Take in whatever it was, your surroundings. Take in your surroundings. Smell the air. Listen. Do you hear birds? Do you hear cars? Do you hear whatever? Listen, what she was telling us was to create a memory. When the good times are happening, create a memory. You got to write it down, put it in a little jar, put it in a journal. Whatever you do, create a memory when you're having a good time. So when you're not having a good time, you're sad, you're upset, pick up that memory, look at that journal, look at that little piece of paper that you can put right on a piece of paper, put in a grateful jar. Do something. When you're having a bad time, you can reflect on those good times. We live in a cruel and evil world. So there are going to be times where it's not going to be always good, but you can reflect on that trip that you had. last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. You can reflect on that person who was nice to you in the grocery store and you were short $1 and they offered to give you that $1 to pay for your groceries. You can reflect on someone surprising you with a gift card or a card. How about reflecting on just a smile when you're feeling down and you're walking in the store, you're walking in the doctor's office and say, hi, how are you doing? And actually mean it. How many times do people say, hi, how are you doing? And don't even mean it. They're just saying to say it. Half the times I don't even respond because I know they don't even really care about how I'm doing. But there are times that people do care about you. So reflect on those good times. Reflect on the good times. I'm so glad that my mom, she said to stop what we were doing and to create a memory, because I do the same thing with my children, and I hope they're doing it with theirs. Do it with yours. Do it with you and your friends. It makes a big difference. I promise you it does. Then press play. This is a long video we talking, but I think this is going to help somebody. I really do, because like my brother said, all the experiences that I've had, and you as well. You too, not just me, not just me. Not just me. You can help somebody. Don't shut down. Don't shut down. Talk. Speak. Verbalize. Get that stuff out of you so you can help somebody, encourage somebody. Somebody needs you. Somebody needs to hear what you have to say. No, you're not boring. You're not boring. But they do need to hear you. Press the play button of life. Going to work. Talk to y'all later. Have a good day. And that's all I gotta say. All right. Bye.